happens, and it's a Taurus video for ascendant, moon, sun, and stellium in Taurus. Going for a fellow fixed sign of Aquarius is going to be Pluto. So what does this mean for you? It's going to be a 10th house situation. It's not just, it depends like how your chart is, not for everybody the same. It's just a Taurus video. You have to be so excited and fine about who you are and where you are already. Like, just be okay. Like, okay, I'm at peace. God, I don't want to make people angry. I'm not meant to make my mother angry. I'm not meant to like go and shake the fist at the law system. I'm not meant to be frugal with my money, angry and fight the fight, because this is all going to eventually be able to be unpacked with the next like 5 or 6 years of Pluto going through Aquarius, and then another few years. So there's going to be just like such a hard time. If you're going to start this transit, like, okay, wake up early, look at the sun, have a good day. That's the Taurus responsibility for now. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to eat the sandwich. If I'm eating my hot dog, sure, I'm going to love this hot dog. If I'm with this person, sure, I'm going to love this person, because it's going to be a very long time to create a new world. Basically, I think that some Tauruses are really strong on where they are already, and they're not going to be able to find any other way out until it's time. So like, just enjoy it while it's happening. If you have 6 years of patterns, 6 years of patterns to look forward to with Aquarian Pluto, it may as well be a nice feeling. It's like, sure, I'm still with this guy. Yeah, great. Weird. Don't get bossy now. Don't get bossy now. Okay. Oh, I'm in this country. Look at this. What is this? What is this? It's nothing. Just enjoy the place where you are. I hate this. I hate this. There's no more beer in the fridge. Mom! Like, so the all well perspective during this time basically is not to pass yourself off as that other guy to get something that you think you want. You know, it's like, I know I'm going to be this person, I'm going to infiltrate this other group, and then I'm going to tell them this and this, and I already got all my words prepared. Reading from a piece of paper, nah, no, we don't want you to do that. Dressing like somebody else you've seen on TV or somebody you see on YouTube, buzzer, we don't want that. We don't want you to be anybody that you aren't. And we don't want you heading anywhere that you're heading for. So this is quite hot. We don't want you heading anywhere you're heading for, which is not in truth and not in light. So that's where people really want you to stop and stay there where you are. And there's going to be a lot of, oh, I can't leave, stagnation. What are you telling me? What, is this it? Is this it? Like, try to basically respect things as they are. Try to respect the brothers and sisters as you got them. And if you can do the first 5 or 6 years of Aquarian Pluto completely nice and safe, also with Uranus in your sign, my God, that's like extra stagnant. Uranus, oh, no, but it's very effective. It's interesting, it's clean. No, yeah, it's very effective, but it takes you where you want to go after you've done the work. It's a slow, it's like ironing. It's like a slow grind. It's not necessarily a grind. It's a slower timeline than most, basically. Because of you and who you are, you're going to get the most. Yeah, I don't like this village, but you can be the king of the village. How about that? Just be the king of the village. Just take that, take that thing and just rule the village, okay? Yeah, I don't want to. It's a small little pocket of life. I don't like it. Okay, like fussiness. Fussiness is really dark for you in the first 5 or 6 years. You have been given a product. You have been given an idea. You have been given friendships on the best level. In some people's lives, I can't believe how well you have set yourself up. In some people's cases, like Taurian people are so wise. It's like you have everything here. You have everything where you need it. You're sustainable, more than sustainable. You are like God sent. And then all of these people are also a God sent to you. And yes, they're a little bit unwise. They're a little bit critical. You know, they get up and down. They get sad, or they get emotional. They get very sick, or they're too emotional about something, basically. And then you start to go, nah, F this. I don't want to be a part of it. Come on. Okay, so reality signed you up. I know it's dangerous information for some people. If you're in a really bad place, okay, reality has been very, very discerning of you guys. We all been like, oh, shit, it's a Taurus. Oh, whoa, hey, are you good? Are you well? Are you comfortable? Yeah? Feeling good? Yeah? We all like you so much. Taurus is like the beacon of health. It's not just health, it's a beacon of gratitude, and maybe obsessions for some people, but at the core as a good, humble person that we all kind of want to be alike to, unless there's something really wrong. And most of people with Taurus stuff are really, really great at something. Maybe it's really good at breathing, really good at breathing, really good at chewing, even if it's as simple as that. Very good at walking around, very good at knowing people, very good at understanding other people, saying hello. So you're a little king or queen of your little universe, and for the next 5 or 6 years, leave it at that. Leave it. Sunshine and lollipops. Okay, I feel kind of the grace of God. I feel good. And the more you can be good, and the more you can be thoughtful and kind of people that are meeting you on this little level, the more you know who you are, and the greater is your worth, your finances, your health, your wealth, your body, your garden, your whole world will just be like, wow, poof, plump and very physical by the end of that little window there for about 5 or 6 years. So 2029, 28, you're like, okay, like block this time off. Okay, I'm going to be happy, healthy, and wise, and I'm going to take good responsibility. I'm going to get good at things. I'm going to be just good. I'm good. I'm actually okay. Then eventually we start to get you to lie. And that's where basically people don't want you to deserve the same things as you do, and people try to mix you with dirt, basically, sometimes. And sometimes people just want you to innovate. It's like, come on, get polyamorous. What, you happy in your marriage? Nah, let's go for a spin. Let's go for a drive. People want you to have sex with them, maybe. It's sexual, it's very uneconomical. Maybe it is about money, maybe it's about money laundering, maybe it's about being part of a team that you don't want to be a part of. So in the early 30s, 2030s is going to be a lot of it. Like, shh, don't tell anybody. Hey, Taurus, hey, Taurus, you want to do a deal for me? Like, it's like, or you want to be part of a deal? Don't get involved in any shit. Absolutely not. Unless you really, really want to explore and you want to have some extremes, there are a lot of people that are bartering with you already probably now but it's not working today. It can't work today. But in the next 5 or 6 years, it's like, hey, you want to run away from home? Hey, you're growing some vegetables. You want to put some kind of extra chemicals in the soil? Grow them faster, yeah, but then you'll be eating chemicals too. Oh, no. See ya. Poof. People running away. People sometimes notice these people. They come in, they drop some advice, and then they're like, okay, where is safety? And then they run away, or they want to get something that's yours. Very easy to be swayed. For example, your best friend wants to be with your wife, and he tells you to leave her so that he could be like the next in line, for example. Very easy, like that kind of stuff. So it's hard to tell you why that happens. It's hard to tell you why life tests you, why people want you to do crazy things. It's very hard to ask, why God, why did you do this? Or like, what is going on? It's very, very difficult. What for is basically is people want you to grow and respect yourself even more. But in some ways, yeah, I mean, it's better that way. And I do understand that sometimes when people leave each other or they get sentimental about the wrong thing, they get into the wrong game, they get into the wrong bed, they got into the wrong system, they get into the wrong gang, the wrong group of people. Some of us, we still flower through that. And sometimes, yeah, it's a weird way that life hurts us and then deals us something actually really good. It just takes a long time to... It takes a lot of hurt, it takes a lot of tears, it takes a lot of karma, basically. So, your choice. And yeah, I understand that there will be choices given to you afterwards, and people won't be as respectful to you probably ever again if you fail. It's a hard thing. It's like that guy, for example, if you had sex with a minor, example, if you laundered money, if you were put in jail, if you had an irreputable situation, if you have taken somebody around the bend, if you've used somebody for their body, money or time or anything, you will get your pay back. And it won't be an easy one, but like imagine Taurus growing itself as a potential king or queen of its village, and then just being dismissed, and people like, yeah, Taurus, okay, we know who you are. Like say, you took the bait. So in 2035, make sure that you're not with any of these people that potentially could be playing with you, playing around with who you are and what you actually hold inside. So holiness and wholesomeness, if you want, you can visit a local church. If you want, you can visit a local, I don't know, spiritual center, or do something, do some work. Sometimes physical work really helps you. And also understand things for what they are or what they were, understanding your ancestors, looking at time, looking how the trees grow, looking what the weather does, and praying for the best. Some of the time it is not actually about this, but I think that sometimes it is. And I think that quite a lot of churchgoers or like spiritual community people, not like a free love spiritual community, but like real root system worthy, not just root system, like a stable community people or scholars, people that like to learn, or people that have a lot of love for the past or even hurt for the past, and that they want to know their ancestors and they still want to be like them, are not going to go wrong. Even if you feel, wow, it's not progressive enough, even if you're judging other people for it, it's like, oh, that guy's so old-fashioned. Old-fashioned works now. 1930s, 2030s, old-fashioned is the thing. That's it. You can walk around, present yourself like a cowboy, or like you're dressing like an old timer. We love you for it. Even if you're like 14 years old and you're like wearing a little tuxedo or suit, we love you for it. We love everybody that knows how to draw the line with others and make their own cultural system. If you do want to go way back into like Viking times and go into the real root system of life, you can do, but it comes with a price, because not a lot of it's mostly destroyed. Not a lot of people know how, but in some cases, very rare people can do like cultural revival and real true ancestral finding and keeping, but that's not for every person. To take it seriously is hard these days, but there are some people that know what to do. So if you are really, really wise and old and you want to get back to olden times, I can help you. Haha, how about that? Time travel? No, I'm joking. Okay, we can help you. There are some people that know how that time works and how to sort of revive you and your genetic timeline, or revive you and your consciousness back to certain days. So yeah, I'm talking about like really crazy stuff, but there will be people repeating patterns that come from ages ago, ancient times. So yeah, that's going to be a very, very good thing for us all. If you do definitely want to experience a certain type of revival, don't go forward. So meaning, okay, like I'm going to put the stuff on my face and I'm going to get young. No. Or like say, I'm going to drive the latest car. You can do this. Like going into the very young, fresh and upcoming energies and strategies won't give you anything in the 2030s though. 2030s. Wow, it's such a long time from now, right? No, it's not. 2030s, go into the old bank account, the old trusted stuff. If you have a family crest, if you still have a family, like a long haul family connection with the ancestors, like from Ireland or even Greece or Poland, that's not going to be too bad for quite a long time. That's still going to keep till the 2050s, 2050s at least, the most. I don't know, depends how you see the world. So there's going to be a very, very big time that you might have to change in. There's going to be a very long murmur. So I do definitely feel that some people with Taurian energy are going to have like a time to get forgotten. Okay, like get between the books, or like sit in prison. Yeah, also can happen to a Taurus, of course. Yeah, stay in bed or be ill, be sick, or sit down on the ground, or stay in a cottage outside of town, or like be hidden by the universe, or be inside your own head, or never leave town, or never leave your home. There is not going to have to be a need of anything tragic. You see, like it's not sad. Like going on, not necessarily like retreat, but like going on a hike can be an innocent time of inner spending, inside spending. Like say going to a river and watching the children bathe in the river, or I don't know, like seeing how the birds land on trees, and like walking with your ancestors. There's going to be some pretty grim stories spun during this time, but it's important in the 2040s, eventually, inevitably, to find yourself a core feeling. And then all that time spent and, you know, like stuff that can happen, like racial stuff, emotional stuff, you know, being picked on at school. It's kind of like that. If you've had a hard time in high school, I'm sorry. And there's going to be like, and here I am. Boof. It's like a watermark. So by the end of the transit of Pluto for Aquarius is going to be like an inevitable truth. Or like say, I had a father, you know, once, and he gave me his house, you know, boof. Like there is like a very big, it's not necessarily, it's not corruption, it's just a growing up, and there's going to be just one way. Gonna be like, and here we are with our, I don't know, flag or something. The flag is going in the ground. Yeah, that's how we are, you know. So this is a really good spirit. But here, everything changes, and maybe you're nobody again. Maybe nobody notices you. Maybe it's really hard for a Taurus. You used to be like, for example, a supermodel, and then you gained weight or something, or you used to be a very, very good writer or person, but then eventually you got like tired or something. So I can't protect you from this. This depends on which root system you find your rebirth through. If you want culture and philosophy, that's one thing. If you're studying psychology, it's another thing. If you decide to do a course in, I don't know, art history, it's another thing. If you want to grow, great, permaculture. If you want to grow vegetables, it's another thing. These are all routes of self-resurfacing that might help you in the later 30s, 2030s. So how you grow yourself, how you grow your life. Independent, stay independent. That's like a little hint. Stay independent, and inevitably your castle will be very big and wide. It just might not be exactly what you're looking for today. So I feel there is like a certain type of holy, noble person eventually evolving out of all of this time. It just might not be exactly what also we wanted. So don't be afraid if like nobody comes to your house anymore, nobody wants to go around, or nobody understands who, because you are making, you're blessed as who you are already. And it's just about basically resurfacing even more of that strength and that spirit and that depth, which is what this whole Pluto transit in Aquarius is all about for you guys this time. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Have a look at the links below. I'll probably still be online doing this stuff in the next 20 years, so 25 years maximum. So have a look. Maybe I'll still be around. Maybe you can still get a reading with me, or just have a look at what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.